Hey, welcome to our channel. My name is Kwame. This is Dominique. And if you're new here, on this channel we help inspire, motivate, and teach you to manifest your best life. If you watched our videos before and you're back for more, please go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. As we've said before, we are not experts when it comes to self-development or anything like that. We're just sharing our own experience in hopes that it helps you guys on your path to self-development.
So we decided to make this video today because a lot of hustlers, go-getters out there, they might think that hobbies are a distraction or a waste of time, and we're here to say different.
So here are a few hobbies that we think will make you smarter and more productive. One of the habits that you want to have is one that can make you money. So when I was growing up, my mom would sometimes work multiple jobs, so I thought it was a normal thing to do. Shout out to mom. The ability to work only one job, to me, seemed like a luxury. So one of my ideas for success for the longest time was to eventually have the ability to work only one job. That all changed when I got my first gig in high school to actually video edit, which was something I was doing just for fun. I had strictly did it for the love of it, and I had no intention on getting paid at any point. So I was like, whoa, you want to pay me? You want to pay me to do something that I love to do? Yeah, I'll do it. A 2018 study by McKinsey found that knowledge-intensive industries and creative occupations are the largest and fastest growing segments of the freelance economy. The study found that up to 162 million people in Europe and the United States, or 20 to 30% of the working age population, engage in some form of independent work. Best believe this has been exacerbated due to quarantine. So when I got my taste of freelance work and I decided to sprinkle it in throughout my career, I found great purpose in that. That purpose created a bridge between my personal interests and my motivations with a need in the world. In other words, I knew I could provide value to people doing the things that I genuinely like to do. Since then, I've turned a few of my hobbies into side hustles, and I've found happiness and fulfillment in doing so. Also, the extra cash in pocket is a plus. This is cash that you can use for savings, investings, vacations, nice things, whatever. If you have a hobby that you can possibly monetize, it wouldn't hurt selling those services on a website like Upwork or Fiverr. There are a lot of different platforms that you can sell your services on, so I suggest you do your own research to find out what best suits you.
Building additional streams of income will create more freedom for you to live your ideal lifestyle. While you might not see ROI immediately, this one is bound to pay off in the end. So if you aren't sure what your side hustle will be, think back to your hobby list. What do you enjoy doing? Figure out how that can be turned into a business. Like I said, you might not see immediate results, but if you are in service to others and you are consistent and enjoying what you love, then you are bound to see results and growth and eventually income.
Another hobby you should have is one that keeps you in shape. Whether that's sports, whether that's just working out, whatever it is, as long as it's something that keeps you up and active. Or it can be something as simple as just going outside for a walk. If you're already someone that doesn't get a lot of physical activity, then sprinkling in little things like that can make a big difference in your life. But physical activity is something that not a lot of people like to do, and the numbers are there to prove it. So what I tell my friends to do is find something that you actually like to do that will be enjoyable to you. And in some cases, you can possibly make a game out of it. If you talk to really anyone, they'll tell you that working out leads to huge benefits. Some of these benefits are benefits that you might already be aware of. You might already know that exercising helps you control your weight. It also reduces your risk of heart disease, helps you manage your blood sugar and insulin levels. It improves your health and your mood, and it keeps you thinking, learning, and keeps your judgmental skills sharp as you age. The most important thing is to just get moving. Do anything. Something that I like to stress on this channel is any little thing helps. If that means getting up and doing one push-up a day, then do that, and eventually work your way up to 2 and 3 and so on and so forth. The whole point is to get started and get moving in some way or some form. Another hobby you should have is one that can build your knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation of your intellectual toolbox. Some knowledge is fairly general or universal. Picking up some knowledge can be as easy as watching a documentary or a movie or watching a couple YouTube videos.
Reading is good for improving your vocabulary, your mental stimulation, and just your overall focus. So if you don't like reading, there's also audiobooks. YouTube has a lot of free ones if you do your research. Sometimes they're on there for just a short period of time, which is probably, I don't know if it's illegal or what, but
you didn't hear from me.
Audible, all those audiobook apps, those are really good. That being said, just always be learning, always improve your knowledge. The most successful people, they are constantly learning. They know it's not some end point. They know it's consistent throughout life.
If you're interested in some of the books that I'm currently reading, I'll leave some of those books down in the description.
And also to add to this one too, online classes, tutorials, try out those if you haven't yet. YouTube has a ton of free tutorials and probably anything you can think you would like to learn. So just do some research there. And then also there's Udemy or any other kind of paid online course, school taught, teacher taught, professor.
Mindset is really all about the attitude and approach that an individual takes towards their work. It's a consistent focus on new, better, and different. It's tenacity and perseverance. It's about having thick skin and truly not being afraid to learn fast and fail a few times.
So a hobby that I picked up to increase my mindset is growing plants. I have always been fascinated by them and decided to just kind of dive into this plant world. Caring for plants has been shown to restore calmness, increase mood, reduce stress, and also eliminates air pollutants. A practice that I use to build my mindset is meditation. A numerous amount of successful people meditate daily. I'll list the top 5 most popular meditations if you're thinking about doing meditations or considering it. So the first one is mindful meditation. This one's focused on thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Then there's spiritual meditation, of course, and this one's more so focused around your religious beliefs, whether that's God or the universe. It's just more of a grounding meditation. So then we have focused meditation, where this one's focused more on your 5 senses. So focusing on something you see, a picture, maybe what are you hearing, the sounds around you, or how do you feel? Focused meditation is a really good one for people that have to actually focus a lot in their day-to-day lives. So then there's movement meditation, where that one's more like think yoga. So this one can also be like a walk in nature for people that like to move around and don't like to sit still for long periods of time. Then you have mantra meditation, which is kind of like the Om meditations, where you repeat a phrase or a sentence for a period of time. This one allows you to clear your mind and connect and develop a deeper awareness. You'll be surprised how much you can learn about yourself, about life, just by taking 10 minutes a week or daily to meditate.
Another way I think you can build your mindset is by watching comedy. I say watching comedy because I feel like comedians always try to give us a different perspective on the things that we may be for or against. By doing so, it creates the opportunity for us to be able to view something and dissect it in a different way.
One that I believe is very important is self-expression. When we think of success or successful people, we think that we're supposed to be one way, very reserved, just a certain way. You know which way I'm talking about. It's important to create that safe space and be able to express yourself, your creative side, and just be who you truly are. If we don't allow time for self-expression, it can make us feel contracted, depressed, and stuck, almost like we're suppressing our own personality. So for me, I kind of like to get dressed up, put on some heels, maybe some risque clothes, makeup, hair. I can't do that at work. I can't really dress like that. You know, it's very business, and most businesses are like that. So I like to make time for the things that I enjoy doing and I find fun. It's important. So if you can't be truly who you are at work in your workplace, then make sure you create that space to do what it is that you have fun and enjoy doing. So if that's singing, dancing, anything that you might be embarrassed to do in public, make sure you take that time and do it in your own space, wherever you feel comfortable doing it at. And if you don't think this is important, I have proof that it is. So for example, Elon Musk, he wrote a song. Oprah, she did beauty pageants. These are just 2 examples of successful people expressing themselves that has nothing to do with their careers. It works. it's important. Make time for yourself and have fun.
So of course, being creative includes any of the normal things, drawing, painting, sculptures, any of that. But video gamers rejoice. Playing video games encourages determination, trying again and again, even if you fail the first time around, teamwork and cooperation. These are all useful and admirable traits that will make anyone driven and more productive.
All right, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all of you for sticking around and watching it. And if you have any tips, any hobbies that you do, please leave them down in the comments. We're curious. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. We're the Manifest Digest.